The fall and rise of Nardia. Abraham. The market came to a standstill. Shoppers froze mid-step, traders hushed their calls, and a heavy silence fell over the bustling stalls. On the dusty red earth lay an elderly woman, her colorful wrapper smeared with dirt, her headscarf askew to reveal strands of graying hair. Tears glistened in her eyes, born not only from the sharp pain of the kick she'd endured but also from the sting of public humiliation. Looming over her was a young woman in a sleek black top, ripped designer jeans, and pristine sneakers that clashed with the gritty market floor. Her dark sunglasses mirrored the stunned crowd, masking any trace of shame. Hands planted on her hips, her voice dripped with arrogance as she sneered, "Next time, you poor beggar, look at people's faces before begging. Do you think we're on your level? You're lazy, that's why you're groveling." She leaned closer, her tone regal, and added, "I'm Nardia Abraham, a software engineer at Innovative Hub. Ever heard of it? Of course not. Your pitiful children could never work there." With a flick of her braids, she hissed and stormed off toward the vegetable stalls, oblivious to the phones recording her every word. A tall young man rushed to the elderly woman's side, gently brushing dirt from her shoulder as he helped her sit up. "Ma, are you okay?" he asked tenderly. But Nardia, focused on selecting the freshest peppers and chicken for her coconut rice, didn't glance back. Unbeknownst to her, or anyone in the market, that frail figure was Madame Maraca, mother of Jonathan Okoye, the billionaire founder and CEO of Innovative Hub. By Monday, Nardia's life would unravel. 3 months earlier, Nardia Abraham had been a dreamer from Ajigun's crowded slums, raised in a cramped face-me-I-face-you apartment where poverty threatened to extinguish hope. But she defied the odds. With a brilliant mind and relentless drive, she earned a full scholarship to study computer science at UNILAG. Her mother, who sold oranges by the roadside after her father's death when Nardia was 11, wept with pride. Her younger siblings saw her as a superhero. Yet, when Innovative Hub offered her a software engineer role, complete with a 6-figure salary, a company car, a furnished Lekki apartment, and an elite access badge, something shifted. Success bred pride, then arrogance, and soon she distanced herself from her roots. She dodged her mother's calls, sent money home sporadically, traded buses for boat rides, swapped rice and beans for sushi, and joined an upscale eco-gym. She even cut ties with her best friend, Taupe, declaring, "You're no longer in my class." Strutting with a designer bag, she'd snap at anyone in her path, "I work at Innovative Hub, watch who you talk to." On that fateful Friday, Nardia had just debugged a payment gateway for a fintech app, earning praise from her team and a thumbs up from Jonathan's assistant. By 5:30 p.m., she drove out of the Lekki office, Afrobeat blaring, craving Mama Chidinma's coconut rice. Parking a distance from the market, she strutted in, her jeans hugging her frame, her shirt tied at the waist, a stark contrast to the locals she ignored. As she cut through the crowd, an elderly woman in a faded wrapper tugged her wrist. "Please, my daughter, even 100 naira, I haven't eaten since morning." "God bless you," she pleaded. Nardia's nostrils flared. "Remove your hand," she snapped, yanking free. When the woman reached out again, Nardia's voice rose. "Are you mad? You touched me. Do I look like your level?" With a swift kick, the woman fell, eliciting gasps and shouts, "She's old enough to be your mother." But Nardia doubled down, bending to taunt, "This is Nardia Abraham from Innovative Hub. Your children will never know this life." She stormed off, unaware of the video capturing her cruelty. The next morning, Madame Maraca vanished from the streets, reappearing in a Banana Island mansion where a personal assistant greeted her with a bow. By Monday, 8:45 a.m., she strode into Innovative Hub's glass lobby, resplendent in an emerald green lace dress, diamond earrings glinting beneath her braided updo. The receptionist stammered, "You look familiar," as Madame Maraca smiled. "Good morning. I'm here to see Jonathan Okoye. Tell him his mother is here." The news rippled upstairs, where Jonathan, reviewing timelines, was stunned. "My mother," he repeated, ushering her in. Her calm demeanor hinted at purpose. "I need to see Nardia Abraham," she said. Jonathan summoned Nardia, who entered confidently, unaware of the storm awaiting. Madame Maraca played the market video. Nardia's bravado crumbled as she watched herself kick and insult the woman, Jonathan's mother. "You kicked my mother," Jonathan said, voice thick with disbelief. Nardia fell to her knees, sobbing, "I didn't know." Madame Maraca cut in, "You meant every word. You called me lazy, said my children could never rise. I won't press charges, I want you to learn." Jonathan terminated her employment on the spot. As Nardia stumbled out, her car repossessed, her account dwindled to 6,120 naira. Shame burned hotter than the Lagos sun. Weeks later, jobless and humbled, Nardia took a junior role at a tiny startup above a bakery, earning a fraction of her former salary. Reuniting with Tope, she apologized, and they embraced. Returning to the market, she humbly sought Madame Maraca's forgiveness. "You've learned," the older woman nodded. Nardia began giving back, sending groceries to a widow weekly. Months later, an invitation to Innovative Hub's 10th anniversary gala arrived, signed by Madame Maraca. At the event, Jonathan shared Nardia's story of fall and redemption, inviting her on stage. "You changed," he said, offering her a mentorship role in the ethics initiative. She accepted, trading pride for purpose. Now, she mentors interns, serves at the market, and lives the truth. Kindness outlasts titles. Call to action. If this story inspired you, comment, share, and subscribe for more.